Recovery is one of those weird things where you have to be very conscious of putting yourself in scenarios that will create the potential to use. People tend to think of street dealers as a shady-looking dude on a corner, but it's really not the case, especially with pills because they're prescribed to you by doctors.
It's made in a lab by guys in white coats. They somehow or another think, well, that's got to be safe.
His rock bottom is dying.
Sometimes someone has a special story that needs to be told, needs to be shared, and more importantly, needs to create awareness. I have a very special guest right here, Cull. And Chris, let's start with your story. You've been through some tough times, and then go on how you changed your life.
Yeah, when I was 22 years old, my father took his own life after battling Huntington's disease for a number of years, and I just kind of got put out in the world on my own, and I wasn't really maturely nor emotionally developed enough to handle it at the time. And so I started using Percocets as a coping mechanism, which quickly escalated to using 580 milligram Oxycontins a day for 2 years, to which I lost my house, girlfriend 3 years, spent 6 figures on drugs, and then so kind of bottomed out there, and then decided to go on a harm reduction program, which took me 5 years to get off, and thankfully I did it though.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's a lot to take in, but this is a growing problem, right?
Yes, so absolutely. Canada is now the #1 country in the world for prescription opioids per capita, and it's over 400,000 people. And then when you multiply family and friends into the it's staggering to say the least. And then I've had last summer I did my bike ride across Canada there. Just to show people not only that you can get past it and move on with your life and go on into great things, but I also wanted to document other people's stories just to show the tragedy of it all and how many Canadians it affects, and that with everyday people, with whether a businessman, a soccer mom, or...
Wow. Now, your website is Inspire by Example. What have you learned, I guess, through meeting these people and hearing these stories?
Personally, it gave me a lot of insight into my own actions. I didn't realize how much I had affected the people around me but then being on the outside looking in with some of the stories, it was humbling to say the least, but in terms of the information, it's just the extensiveness of this problem we need to tackle it somehow. And like a good place to start is orbok.ca, powered by Indivior, and they have all the they have all the information as to what opiates do to your body, testing as to find out if yourself or a loved one has a problem with it, or if you're looking for resources in your local area.
Well, I guess first of all is keeping an eye open. I mean, I guess as a parent, what should we be looking out for our kids?
I think the first thing you'll notice is change in behavior. I led a completely double life. I could not operate without the pills because you withdraw very badly, where you have cold sweats, hot flashes, runny nose, you can't sleep, you're tossing and turning, but your entire ethics go out the window, and you'll do whatever it takes to get those pills, and you need to respect the power of what they're capable of.
Yeah. So you are going on a ride again. So when will that be, and how can we help out?
Yes, I'll be doing another cross-country ride there next year, hopefully pitching a TV show for it in December. And I'm actually excited to do it again, but last summer I was hitting golf balls off the mountaintops of BC. I jumped out of an airplane in Montreal. I whitewater rafted Northern Ontario, along with the ride as well as making a movie, and it was very exciting. So wow. I'm for next year I want to one-up it a little bit. So
needless to say, thankful where you are today, but a little bit lucky, a little bit of fate involved.
Yeah, I never not appreciate where I'm at today. I love my life now. Like it's like just 2.5 years ago right now, I was 139 pounds on methadone, working as a Walmart cashier, not knowing what I wanted to do with my life, and it was just, I don't know, it's just been a very fast turnaround, but again, I appreciate every day.
Wow.
Just being here with you. Even.
Amazing, and miracles can happen. So go to Inspire by Example, find out more about Chris's story and how you can help. For Go, I'm Tracy Koga.
Get past your addiction and you can do whatever you want with your life. It's just how bad do you want it?